Okay, guys, after the lesson yesterday, you talked about writing expressions, but I thought it might be helpful real quick to have a quick review of what you did yesterday. If you didn't quite get to the book pages, this might be helpful for you to keep as a reference of how to write expressions. So we're also going to define a variable. So it says define a variable, then write each phrase as an algebraic expression. So number one, now remember real quick before we start, it doesn't matter what variable you choose. Variables do not matter. I'm going to choose whatever I want to choose, but you may choose X, Y, Z, S, M, and whatever you choose is fine. So number one says one more ball than is on the playground. Then is on the playground. So there are so many balls on the playground, and there's one more. So one more than is on the playground. So my variable is B. More than is usually my key that I'm going to add. B is balls on the playground. Okay. Number two, 3 more cookies than are in the jar. There's some cookies in the jar, and there's 3 more. That's addition. 3 more cookies than in the jar. C I chose stands for cookies in the jar. Number 3, 12 fewer is a keyword, questions than were on the first test. So here's the first test, and this time there are 12 fewer, so you are going to subtract 12. 12 fewer questions than were on the first test. T is going to stand for questions on tests. And I should have said this earlier, but you are writing all of these in your notebook. And you don't have to write down the sentence. You're just writing down as I go, just kind of listening, maybe learning a few things and reviewing. So number 4, $8 more than the shirt cost. Pause it and try it on your own. All right, the cost of the shirt and $8 more. My variable I chose was C, and that's the shirt cost. Now with addition, it doesn't matter if you do 8 plus C or C plus 8. Doesn't matter. All right, number 5, 3 times as many drinks on the tray. Pause it and try it, and then I'll go over it. All right, 3 times as many drinks on the tray. 3D. Now remember, when they're next to each other, that's multiplying, and D would be drinks on tray. Number 6, $5 less than Yummy's pay. $5 less than Yummy's pay. Think about that one and try it on your own. All right, the pay and $5 less, subtracting 5. $5 less. So P I chose stands for Yummy's pay. Number 7, the English class has half as many students as the math class. Obviously, because everyone wants to take math class, right? So the English class has half as many students as the math class. So half as many students, if I want to find half of something, I'm dividing it by 2. I chose S to stand for students in the math class. So if there were 8 students in the math class, 8 divided by 2 would be 4. There'd be 4 students in the English class. Number 8, 1/3 of Emily's age. Pause it and try it. All right, Emily's age divided by 3. 1/3 of Emily's age. A equals Emily's age. Sorry, this is kind of getting thick writing with this permanent marker. And last one I'll do is 10 times the minutes spent exercising, and we would go 10M M equals the number of minutes exercising. There weren't any 2 steps on here, but let's just focus on 1 steps for today as the review. If you want to pause it here and take a look at the answers and see if any of them you have any questions about or what it is. But yeah, that's the review of writing expressions. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy talking about the properties, and your teacher will give you a properties handout. Have a good day. Bye.